The moment you get out of line, these officers aren't willing to cooperate with you and help you out if you're acting wild and stupid. Get your head on straight, calm down, let them know the situation, and see what can happen.
He's been stalking me for the past year. He's tried to kill me. He ran my car off the side of the road. Like, I have a protection order. He's inside. Yes,
okay. What is he wearing?
I'm so pissed. I don't even know. But I can show you a picture of him. And it's like every time I call you guys, there's nothing you can do. Last time I said he was outside my house. Did you take a picture? It's 3 in the morning. I don't got time to take a picture.
Well, you want us to figure out what this guy looks like.
Okay, the TPO is confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. They just served him 3 months ago.
Stop, please. Stop. I'm trying to help you here.
Can you give us that name?
So, you know, people call the police for reasons, whatever reason it may be. People are amped up for, in this case, she's, you know, upset because her baby daddy is stalking her, so she claims. And she's all amped up. And so when the officers arrive, they're, like I've said in my other police videos, like the officers don't know what they're stepping into. They see a bunch of puzzle pieces and they need to put the picture together. So they're asking certain questions to understand what the situation is, what's going on. And if you come at the officer off from the bat being crazy, they're going to tell you to calm down. They already know one thing, that you're acting crazy. Calm down, collect your thoughts, let them know who, what, where, when, why, all the situations, to keep them get them up to date on what's going on. And I know a lot of these situations, like I said, her adrenaline's up, she's already like fired up. She just needs this situation taken care of quickly. Let's see what happens with this situation. And there's you know, obviously a child involved. I don't know how old he is. We'll see, or she.
What's your child's name? What? Child's name.
I'm a part of the TPO. Arrest him. Get him out of here. I'm sick of him violating TPOs.
We have the TPO in hand. It's not showing a service date. We're going to have to check the DSO. We'll take it to civil
hold
order.
on 1 second. I got the original copy.
I'm not sure if the error is included in this or not.
When you did your civil protection order, did you add your children too, or just you?
They added everybody in the house, and I told them, he's like, anytime I feel like I want to change it, call back to the judge. And then when there was a child abuse case with my son, can you go get the restraining order out the car, please?
He's inside?
Yes.
What's his name?
He's trying to find loopholes and tactics. Every single time I let him see my son, and my son came back with blood in his underwear. Never again.
Blood?
Yes, he's been throwing shit at my house, at my car, and they're all here interrogating me.
As tensions escalated, the woman demanded that police arrest her ex-husband on the spot. However, officers explained that they had no legal grounds to do so. Rather than listening to their explanation, she became increasingly frustrated. Emotions boiled over and she began shouting and using offensive language toward the officers.
Oh, here's the thing, when you do a civil protection order, that's not through us. That's through the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So the sheriff's office has to serve him.
They already did, yeah.
Now, just hear me out. So when they don't, if he doesn't, we don't have proof that he was served, we can advise him of the protection order and tell him to leave. But here's the thing, it doesn't, and I don't mean to be rude here, it doesn't matter what you have in the car, it doesn't matter what you have on the phone.
They served him as of 3 months ago. He's trying to take me to court in 2 weeks
to have proof of
to
that.
try to, yes.
Okay, and I'm trying to explain that to you, that's all. So if we have proof of that,
well, serve his ass
then
now and arrest him. If y'all couldn't serve him before, serve him now and arrest him. Because this is bullshit. Every time they pull up to his house, he's, oh, I don't live here. Oh, I don't live there. So you can't serve him with a f***ing. How the f*** are you protecting me? You're not.
So, as the officer stated, you know, the sheriff department has this information. This is maybe something that was overlooked. I think they needed to pass and forward this to the local police department of where she lives, or it was her responsibility to make sure that local PD also has the same paperwork and are up to date. That way, when they respond to a situation like this, and the officers are pulling up their dispatch and saying, "Hey, yep, yeah, no, there is an order. It is valid. It is approved. Everything's good. Yeah, he's not supposed to be there. Escort him away. Get him out of there. Move forward." But in this case, this officer, he's being really. I mean, he's an older officer. He's good. I'm assuming he's a veteran, so he's asking all these questions to understand the situation and letting her know that they don't have their dispatch doesn't have that paperwork. So no matter what she pulls out of the vehicle or on her phone, there's nothing the officers can do. And this is why she's getting frustrated and upset, because this has happened. She said this has happened before where the officers didn't do anything. Well, she should have found out the first time or whatever time that if they didn't do anything, found out why they're not doing anything, and then fix the problem. That way it wouldn't happen again. I mean, that's just my take on this situation so far, so let's see what happens.
Well,
Every time I call y'all, did you get a picture? You don't have no proof that he's here.
I'm trying to explain how this works. I've never dealt with you or him. I'm trying to explain to you how it works.
Well, I'm trying to explain that how it works isn't working.
Well, and that's between you, your attorney in the courts, and the sheriff's office, not us. And cussing and yelling
so you
at
did not
us.
take an oath to protect the
And,
servant. Okay.
and cussing and yelling at us ain't helping you out.
Being respectful to these guys that are showing up to help you in your situation goes a long way. So if you're asking, these officers, you're calling them, they're showing up, you better give them the most respect. The moment you get out of line, these officers aren't willing to cooperate with you and help you out if you're acting wild and stupid. Get your head on straight, calm down, let them know the situation, and see what can happen.
Go! Get away! I don't have protection under her, I just don't like her.
Come on, Billy. Come on.
Tawana, get away from my son. But in case you need to know why, this is a sexual assault from the North Center against him.
Hang on.
Despite multiple attempts to calm the situation, the woman refused to cooperate, leaving officers with no choice but to step away. However, a short while later, police decided to speak with her ex-husband and another witness to get a clearer picture of what really happened. Was her story accurate, or was there more to the situation than she claimed?
You can't just make shit up. You have to get some type of papers, something like that. Okay. So you're not going to keep me from, celebrating my son.
So that's what we're confirming now. She's claiming there's a TPO. Our dispatch confirmed there is a TPO. However, there's no service date. So in order for us to enforce the TPO, you have to be served first.
Sure.
You can't just write a TPO and then arrest you. Yes. So as of right now, it doesn't have a service date.
You know what she did?
What's that?
I think she had it served, and she could have went to that house and just took the address down and was like, send it there.
Yeah, but they have to physically talk to you.
So she thought that was all she had to do. And I told her, we've been doing this 6 months now. I haven't seen my son. But I mean, I've seen him, but I haven't seen him. I'm always hovering. I'm a real dad. So wherever he is, I'm aware. Whoever's around him, I'm aware.
Did you talk to her at all? Her?
No, I got it all on video.
You didn't talk to her?
You didn't. The whole thing on video.
Did you look at her funny? Did you wave any fingers at her? Anything?
Look, nothing. That's how it played out.
I got a question.
Yes.
So
So, I mean, just from what I just heard already, he's being very respectful to the officers and letting them know, hey, like, I believe she may have sent the paperwork to some random house just to make the courts feel like, oh, she did something. But little did she know or not know, or if this even happened, that paperwork needed to go to him in order for it to get approved and signed, and then the officers would be able to enforce it. If it was signed and it got to him and it was already signed and approved, they could have arrested him right now and taken him. But in this case, that didn't happen, so that paperwork never went through.
I even called her to see if I was allowed to be here.
Absolutely.
How long does a restraining order supposed to be?
Usually it goes, so if it's a civil
protection order, it's however long until the person wants to drop it.
See, I don't know if it was civil. She gave me one, but it was about over
I
a
just
year or
wanted to
two
see
ago.
when she came back into it.
And this is the dad.
We're playing.
Because she even threatened me. I'm the owner of the business. And he came in. He said nothing.
I got you. Like I said, we're just trying to confirm everything.
So if she hit you, that'd be something different. But her just holding a fire extinguisher,
Why do you have a fire extinguisher? That's designated for a fire. So once you take it out of that context, that's a weapon. You're wielding a weapon.
And now if she used it against you, that's assault. That's a whole different story.
So y'all would be carrying a body out here if that was the case. I was holding my daughter.
So right now,
Oh, it's a little girl.
right now
Like I
we're
said,
just
they're still trying to confirm it to see if you were served any paperwork. If you was not served, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, we gonna be up out of here, all right?
Regardless,
So,
ain't nobody.
but if you were
no
served,
agents from the court, no police officer, no sheriff, nobody. I ain't seen nothing.
I got you. If you were served,
I'm not
we'll
no-
check the diameters of that
I already
protection
know.
order,
I'm not
and
no
then
dummy.
we'll
I'm
go
not
from
no
there.
dummy.
As officers looked into the situation, they attempted to verify the temporary protection order, TPO. However, it might that the woman had filed it herself under her ex-husband's name, and the man showed police a video from the graduation ceremony, footage that captured his ex-wife's unexpected outburst in front of everyone, including their child. The evidence painted a very different picture, raising serious questions about who was really at fault. Subscribe the Body Cam edition for full video.
I ain't been served nothing. So
Is it? Nah, I'm just asking.
ask what you want, man. She a nut.
The address that she may have in order to
I don't know if that's the
have you
case or not,
served.
but it's been 6 months.
Is that
bro.
an address that you live at?
I don't know if she actually did that. I just that was a shot in the dark, but I'm just like it's been 6 months.
So how do you know that there is or was a protection order or any
Because
type
she
of
every time I say I want my son, she said, "Oh, you got to go to court. There's a PTO. This is restraining." I said that don't exist. I would know. They would have. It doesn't take 6 months for you guys to find somebody and serve them some papers.
Gotcha.
And I've been in the same place the whole time. So
I don't like that.
I want you guys to know. I talked to him last week actually a couple times, but I wanted to talk. She owns the place, so I said, "Look, I've called Children's Services. I want to encourage you guys. If you see anything that's not right, speak up on my son's behalf." So that was the first phone call.
You can wait over there, ma'am.
And I have.
But you can wait over there, okay? We're trying to handle the situation. You can wait over there, okay? All right, but you can continue to wait over there. All right?
Okay. Fourth time you fucking harassed me.
All right.
And then what?
Okay.
What, you gonna stop and let him go?
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's hard not to feel for the child caught in the middle of all this. In a heartfelt moment, the kid said something that truly stood out, something that made it clear the father might not be the real issue here. Instead, all signs pointed to the mother as the source of the conflict.
She's aggravating.
Yeah. Well, she's walking away. My partner's gonna go talk to her.
Okay, all right. Y'all can talk right here, okay?
I was comfortable.
I know. Look at you.
Oh no. I mean, the dad, he seems like a really good dad. To show proof on his phone of how she was acting too, the baby mama, she's gonna get busted. She's gonna be here, the one at fault. And for the little girl to say, hugging her dad and saying, "No, I want to be with you," that automatically tells the officers, "Oh, okay. So we're thinking we're here to help mama, but this kid is clinging on to her dad." So this paints a whole different picture of what's actually going on. And it sucks because these kids are witnessing all this going on. And this is her graduation. I don't know, she probably looks 10, 11 maybe. Sad.
That word from fucking Sheffield. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. What the f?
Relax. Don't cause a scene in front of your kids.
What the f?
Cause a scene in front of
Are
your
you
kids.
crazy?
Put your hands
Are you
behind your back. Don't cause a
crazy?
scene. Put your hands
Are
on the
you
ground.
crazy?
Vicky. Put her on her belly. No, get her hands behind her back. Vicky.
Are you crazy?
Knock it off.
Stop. Vicky, stop.
Now she's resisting
arrest.
Oh my god.
Vicky, stop. Stop.
She's gonna do this. Oh my god.
Stop. Stop.
It's not.
Stop.
And this is exactly how she's gonna lose full custody of her kid. You know, they're gonna trying to arrest her. She's fighting them. Now they took her to the ground. I mean, come on. In front of the kid.
Don't be biting me. You kidding me? Stop! You want to get tased? Get off. Taser! Put your hands behind your back or you're getting tasered.
How am I supposed to
Put your hands behind your back or you're getting tasered.
Stay back here, all right?
Knock it off. Another set. Another set.
Shut
of shoulders.
Shut up. You don't care about me. You don't care about me. You let me do this to me.
We're not.
You wanna. You.
Get her up. Get her up.
Of course I got it.
We're gonna roll over.
Get her up.
You.
We're gonna stand up. 3, 2, 1. Stand up.
That's exactly what you dumbass.
Vicky.
And when I see you,
Vicky.
Stop.
get me in this goddamn car and take me to jail now. Now.
Stop.
You
Take me in
sick ass
this car.
Stop.
I hope you
Relax.
bad.
Relax.
Other side.
Come.
Hop in. Hop in.
Get in the car.
But here's the real shocker. This woman had an active warrant the entire time. Calling the police while knowing she was wanted, that's a bold move. Now, instead of getting the outcome she expected, she's facing even more legal trouble. Talk about an unexpected twist.
She's got a warrant for her arrest. Had she gone along with the program, Sheffield Lake may not even have wanted her on this warrant. But she wants to act a fool out here.
Exactly.
She's going to the county now regardless. And all she had to do was go with the program.
And that's the first thing I said. I said she called the police because she probably got a warrant. Like, that's the first thing I said.
She knew she had a warrant from the get-go.
But this is my thing.
That's why she wanted to leave.
She's got court appearances she didn't show up for. That's why all of a sudden, the longer we're here, she wants to roll out. Well, then I guess that protection order ain't a big deal to you now. Okay?
But she ruined my grandson's day.
I got that. And you know something, ma'am?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
this is the
this
mom.
is how you have to
Oh,
spend your Sunday or Saturday afternoon. But she's going to Sheffield on their warrants. And she's going to have charges from us now. So she'll be on the phone to call you and make arrangements to bond, I'm sure.
Damn, this one's. I'm not gonna lie, this one's sad. So, this mom decided to call the police because she was probably so irritated that the baby daddy showed up for their kid's graduation, their son's graduation. Apparently, they might have 2 kids because the other one was a little girl that was hugging them. But, you know, as him to provide proof on his phone showing how she was acting. I guess she was carrying a fire extinguisher while he was holding his daughter, and he kept saying like, "Oh, why would she have a fire extinguisher? There's no fire." I thought she was going to use it as a weapon. That's what he felt. Cops didn't really believe. I mean, I felt like the cops weren't really inclined to believe that, but from the get-go, the mom messed up. She called the police, and maybe she knew, maybe she didn't, but she had an active warrant out for her arrest because she missed so many court dates that she didn't even go to. So she kind of busted herself in this situation. I honestly don't even know what else to say. The cops did a great job in this scenario. You know, they showed up, they tried to ask the necessary questions to the mom, and from the get-go she was being very rude and very combative with their verbiage, and then they walked away. They walked away and they're like, you know what, let's go talk to the dad, let's go see the other side of the story. And come to find out, whole different universe of how the cops were thinking. And once they found out what was going on, that's when they went back to the mom and said, oh, they probably put her in cuffs because when they ran her, they came back with that warrant. That's what the initial probably arrest was. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, guys.